How's it? Today we're talking to two very different people doing very different things, but we thought we'd bring them together because the spirit of what they're doing is very interesting and has a very similar kind of energy. So introduce yourself, please.
Hi, my name is Adin, I'm the No Money Guy, and I'm the CEO of a business called Ubuntu Digital, and we don't use money.
I'm Teba, the original social worker. I'm a recording and performing artist. I write and direct plays, make food, and I do a series of creative things. I
don't spend or receive money. I started on the 5th of May 2009. The intention was to do it for 5 years, and it was a bit of a hustle, a bit of a struggle in the beginning, but I've gotten better at it. And I take advantage of a system called the Community Exchange System, which is a virtual digital community currency platform. So there is a way to do what money does without having to use debt-based bank money.
So for example, how do you pay your rent? Give us an example of that.
Okay, so you're at my home right now.
Yeah.
The penthouse is where I work. I've got a day job which happens to be at night. I work as a barman, so I work for food and accommodation. The job that I do, actually, if someone else was doing it, would have been a paid job. So the owners who know what I'm about decided that they would use that money that they normally would have paid someone else, and they give me stuff that I need.
Yeah. So tell me about the bigger picture in terms of the concept.
Okay, the bigger picture.
Why no money?
Okay, the bigger picture, which is really only like stepped into its clarity for me like in the last little while. The bigger picture is sustainable economics. We need to find a way to keep all the good shit that we've been able to create with our entrepreneurial creative spirit that we've had, but do it in a way that's not going to steal from everybody and not ruin the planet.
So in poorer communities, there is a lot of this happening because there is no cash. So if someone doesn't have food, they'll go to their neighbor's house and their neighbors will feed them. And there's already this exchange of energy happening on a level. And back in the day, in like a village, that's how it all worked. It's like a barter system.
Ubuntu isn't just a nice idea, it's the way things naturally are. You know, Western culture's evolved itself out of it, which is why I'm doing Ubuntu Digital in a Western setting, because it's the Western part of us that's forgotten that. If you go to a village where there's no money, those people are going to love each other like family.
So tell us some of a particular project you're working on at the moment that you want to highlight.
I mean, the environment where I come from, it's you know, it can be challenging to exist in it. And as I said, we don't really have much resources to. So we've got every month we've decided we're going to create an event out of whatever we have, out of resources that we see from other people. So the rest of this year, there's a whole series of events that we're going to be creating, and I mean, exposing very young talent into people who would have never seen them, and also putting a PA system and say, yo, old lady from the neighbor, I think you've got something you want to share. Here's the mic, what have you got to share? There's a lot of people who've got things to share, not necessarily arts or creative thoughts. Thoughts, opinions, a way forward. Because that's the best I can do from what I have and what I do, and just explore and grow with that.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think what you're doing, both of you, is incredible. It sounds to me like you guys need to have a conversation. Yeah,
definitely. Thanks for bringing us together.
Cool.
Because I mean, as we said, like communities, there isn't much money, but we've been existing for forever, you know. And how to actually learn more skills, like, you know, with the digital world that you exist in. Share that with the people and from what you see from them, and kind of, you know, make it really work and spread it.
And I think ultimately, just to conclude, the important thing is that even though there is a shared system, it has to still be organized and well run. I think that's what you do with everything you do. Before we go, I just want to take everyone who's watching this, wherever they are in the world, on a quick trip around your office. Yeah, you want to join us?
This is Ubuntu Digital HQ, guys. This is the penthouse rooftop, and I actually only decided to start throwing parties when I was working at this bar, and I saw that one of the sickest parties ever, called Kinky Disco, happened on this rooftop. I was like, right, you know what? I'm launching this brand without, it doesn't use money, and I'm going to launch it by throwing parties. And this is basically it. That's our stage over there.
Over there's the stage.
Oh, that is where Trenton played last Saturday.
And here's the city.
And this is like the best skyline
Yeah.
you can ever imagine. Don't look over there though, because it's like.
So this is where you hang out every day.
This is where me and my business partner make this thing happen. So talking about how I do things, we've arranged. Nick and I have arranged that Nick is going to be building a greenhouse,
which is over there.
Vegetable garden, which
there
we're not going to film because it's not ready yet.
Okay, no, film. Sorry. It's not ready yet.
But so he's working in exchange for accommodation, so he can be close to me, so we can run this business because he stays on a farm like an hour out of town. So he's building the paint house, a greenhouse, and doing the rooftop garden, and he gets to stay here and
amazing.
Run our business here.
Well, if I ever need somewhere to stay, I'll come play a gig here. Guys, thank you very much for your time.
Do that.
Very inspiring, especially with the way the world is at the moment. Future thinking individuals here, right here in the heart of Africa. Thank you very much. Peace.
We got to save the world.